Yo, what is going on, you sock, sandal wearing sneezels? Today we're playing some games with ATP Zation. They used to be BDIF last format, now just kind of another deck that was kind of written off early on in this format. I even kind of wrote it off myself just because of how little play I was seeing out of it. I had no interest in trying to play with the deck early on in the format because of how much I had played with it, how much I had played against it. It's kind of boring. But the more the metas that kind of developed and things have kind of progressed, the list has developed quite a bit, and it's just kind of a decent deck right now. It's like nothing too ridiculous like it was last format, and it's just kind of still a cool deck to play around with. So this is the list that I have been rocking recently. Most lists right now I've been rocking this heavy order pad build to be aggressive to try and get off the turn 1 GX attack through the Metal Saucer E-Switch combo, which has been pretty consistent. You still choose to go first in most matchups, especially, on the ladder if you don't know what you're playing against. We're choosing to go first all the time. If we know we're playing against Dragapult first, the only matchup where I feel like we want to go second is the Combo Zation matchup and the Pikaram matchup sometimes. But it really depends on the Pikaram list. So like, if we're just playing on the PTCGO ladder, it's really hard to tell. So usually we're just going, we're just choosing to go first. But yeah, this is the list that I've been rocking. It's been pretty fun. Like I said, it's not the old ATP Zation where you're kind of just better than every other deck and you're hitting mirror match every other game. It is definitely a more balanced deck, has its ups and downs, a lot closer matchups against a lot of the other top decks, but it's a ton of fun to play still. And yeah, it's a turbo deck, so let's go ahead, let's get into some games and see how it runs. Okay, won the coin flipped here in this first one. We will go first. Like I said, there are some matchups where we do want to go second, but we're playing on the PTCGO ladder, so we really have no idea what our opponent's playing for sure. So we should just opt to go first, get off an extra Intrepid Sword, maybe get that first energy attachment, and so on. ADP, Quick Ball to get our dude. No energy yet, so we're trying to fix that, but otherwise the hand's looking okay. Double Saucer, not too ridiculously good. It is a fire deck. There's a water energy, that's pretty good. I'm actually gonna Quick Ball away. I feel like I want to Quick Ball away a Saucer, to be honest, here for the Intrepid Sword, because oh man, because Order Pad's a little bit better, I think. Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of a Saucer here. Doesn't feel that bad as long as we're able to pull off an Ultimate Ray. Bench, attach, Swell, Sword, grab a Metal. Yeah, that was what I thought would happen. We're gonna probably have to research, or what's the other thing we might have to do? Research or Dead Change, and in that case, using these metals, both of these Metal Saucers is super unrealistic to have happen. So this is what I expect to happen. I know what's gonna happen here. We are about to get Wait and See hammered. They're playing greens, Zard. Yep, we're about to get Wait and See hammered. We're about to lose this water energy here, almost certainly. I'm feeling like we are. Yep, there's the Wait and See hammer. All right, that hurts quite a bit. We do have to find our other water energy now. So we're gonna be a little bit behind here, certainly. And it looks like they got the turn 1 flare starter to there. Yep, there, Reshizard. All right, a little bit annoying. We do have some energy spinners in the deck though, and hopefully our second water isn't prized. I actually don't know. We did search our deck, but I didn't really check anything too thoroughly. So we're gonna check for that. Hopefully we top deck a metal energy so we can Quick Ball that away and use a Metal Saucer, and then this is where we use that E-Switch combo. This is where we E-Switch from the bench to the active. That's the whole point of this this build. There's a Marnie, so we can actually save some stuff if we want to. We're going to start with the order pad. Got a tail. Is going to Quick Ball away a switch. Grab ourselves probably just another Zation. Let's check right here. Water energy is there. 2 spinners. Only 1 energy switch left. So it might be hard to pull off the thing this turn. Bentization, and I'll play the Marnie, save that Saucer, I think. Game's slowing down a little bit. Yeah, I didn't think we were going to be able to get off. We can still get it, actually. We can go Cherish Ball and grab the other ADP. Going to Energy Spinner. Grab that water. I'm going to Quick Ball away the ADP. I'm going to grab myself a Dedede. I'm going to Dedede, attach to the active, and then Dedede change. They might play more than 1 Wait and See hammer. I doubt that, but they can't use another one because it's not their first turn going second. So if we did not get it yet, the energy spinner, we could, or the energy switch, we can get the attack off this turn. Then an energy out of the deck, and play the acrobike and hope for an energy switch. There's an order pad, but oh, it means we give up another Metal Saucer. Go for it. If we get heads, we get to GX Attack. If we get tails, we do get to Intrepid Sword again. So we hopefully get more energy and play that way. Hey, got two. That's pretty good. That's a pretty good trade. If we take the order pad, we get the heads, we get the E-switch. We get to go ahead and do the thing. If not, then we get to just go ahead and get some more energy and play with Intrepid Sword, and hitting 2 is pretty good there actually for how many energy we had left. So I'm okay with that trade-off. Now we're just kind of hoping that we don't get GX attacked by Double Blaze. We actually don't have any ways to one-shot a Reshiram Charizard at all. We hit for 260 max with the Brave Blade, so we're gonna have to two-shot this thing. Or if they put 3 Volcanions in play, we can chase 3 Volcanions down. But we're probably gonna have to two-shot a Reshizard, and they're almost definitely gonna be able to one-shot my ADP next turn with Double Blades if they want to. So we'll see what they go for. They could also just like grab some Boss's Orders or something here, but it looks like they went for the Welder, so it looks like they're eyeing up that Double Blaze knockout on my ADP next turn, which is kind of scary, but not too much we can do about it. Kind of gonna have to take that if they want to go with that on the following turn. So I expect them to go High Heat Blast here. That means they could also go with a Flare Strike on the next turn. This feels like it's probably a pretty tough matchup, to be honest, if we can't one-shot a Reshizard. We don't play stuff like the Shrines or Vitality Band or Zigzagoon or anything like that, just because tag team Pokemon besides Pikarom, they had double custom in hand. Oh my gosh. All right, this one is slipping. Maybe I should have Intrepid Sword with the other one. I didn't expect to hit 2 energy there. Yeah, this one is basically gone on that. I don't think we're winning this one at all. Go ahead and GX attack. Yeah, they just had I just, you know, marnied them into Green's tag called Double Custom Catcher. We're not beating that. Here comes Welder, knock out my ADP. Yeah, we're not really equipped to beat tag team decks. They're not super popular, so it's not something I'm actively looking to beat. And yeah, Double Blaze. We can't one-shot this anymore, so we'll just Flare Strike next turn. Let's go ahead and concede on this one. It's not happening anymore. Let's move on to the next. All right, let's try this again. Let's try this again. First game, a little bit rough. Like I said, we don't really have a way to one-shot the Charizard, so I feel like Greenzard has to be a tough matchup. Not that I have much experience in the matchup with the current ATP Zation building up against Green's Charizard. Before, it did always feel a little bit favored for Greenzard. I did enjoy playing Greenzard last format a little bit, and it felt a little bit favored up against the ATP Zation. So I can only imagine now that ATP Zation isn't quite as powerful of a deck, and specifically me not playing cards to kind of answer certain situations that like specifically just came up in that last game, it's going to be that much tougher. Now we're up against something different. Let's see how this one goes. We got the Quick Ball for the ADP, and I'm going to give up the Zamazenta here to get that, and then I'm going to Acrobike and look for an energy. Take the Acrobike again to do the same thing. Got an energy. Bench ADP, attach the energy, Intrepid Sword. Don't need to do anything else. Got another energy. Cool. More energy always helps. Got a big charm as well. I'm not sure where to put these in this matchup. It seems pretty good in both areas. If they set up the Raichu, I like the big charm on the ADP. But then it's way harder for the Raichu to get the one shot on the ADP. If they get a turn 1 like full blitz here, like hit my guy, you know, put the energy on the Raichu. I feel like I want to put the big charm on the ADP, make it harder for Raichu to knock it out. But if not, the big charms on the Zations feel really good. I don't know. We'll see what happens. See what our opponent actually even does for their turn, if they do anything relevant at all, or if they're just kind of chilling. We do have our Great Catcher in our hand, which is good in this matchup for KOing to Denes with Ultimate Ray. So we might actually, it's possible we could, if we get a top deck a switch card or order pad into a switch card, we could just sit on this hand for a turn and then just go GX attack, especially if they put a Dedenne in play this turn, just GX attack for the turn. And then next turn looks at Ultimate Ray at Dedenne through the Great Catcher. We just go Great Catcher Research, hoping to hit an energy, and then knock him out that way. So that would be fine. I mean, we'll see what our opponent does and see if that's the route we want to take, or if we should just be more aggressive with the Research. If they don't put a Dedenne down this turn, who knows if they'll put a Dedenne down next turn. You never really want to put a Dedenne in play, because people play Great Catcher, can make it be a very key part of people's prize exchange to actually just win the game before you even have a chance. It looks like they have a pretty good start here. I kind of sense a turn 1 full blitz coming on. There's the Air Balloon, the Thunder Mound. They got the Speed Energy. They got energy in the discard pile, so they're currently just short a Tapu Koko Prism. Here comes an E-Radar. All right, so the what's it called is happening. They are going to Dede change, but this is going to be a lot for us. Turn 1 full blitz is a lot to deal with, man. We'll see what happens. Zeraora and Dedenne coming into play here. They will be able to, oh, not yet. They have to get a quick ball. They actually could still whiff the turn 1 full blitz here, which we would really like to see. Unlikely though. Dene for 6. They got 4 quick ball, and I assume the Cocoa Prism is in the deck, or they wouldn't go after it in this aggressive of a fashion. There we go. Quick ball. Got the big charm on the Pikarom. We do play a Tool Scrapper, so we can still one-shot this Pikarom with a Zation. Still very possible. But yeah, this is tough. Turn 1 full blitz is tough to deal with, man. It doesn't matter what deck you're playing, really. If they get the turn 1 full blitz going second, you can be in a pretty rough spot. So we'll see what we can do. I'm gonna try my best here. In a GX attack, I mean, they're probably gonna load up the Raichu. I'll put the big charm on my ADP, try and protect it, because they could even go for a tag bolt here. Yes, they can tag bolt if they have enough E-power, so I won't shot my ADP. Sheesh, man, calm down. All right, spinner, gonna get that water. Big charm here. Water here. Could just great catcher to make things a little bit awkward for them. I'm gonna attempt the order pad though. I think I'd rather grab some order pad. What do we even want actually? What is in here? We do want another Zation. Good quick ball for a Zation, I guess. Yeah, quick ball for Zation seems okay. 2 Zations left. Alright. Seems good. Quick ball away the Eldegoss. Grab a Zash. Switch into the ADP. Big charm there, like I said. Hopefully we... maybe I didn't want to grab a Zation here, because now they could go Boss, E-Power, KO2 Zation. Maybe I messed up here by grabbing the Zation. Not gonna lie. Maybe I messed up. Big charm on the fresh Zation. Gaddock Swell. And I could Tool Scrapper. That I don't want to do yet, just in case they do play. I don't want to Tool Scrapper yet, just in case they play. What am I scared of them playing? Another big charm. I don't want another big charm on this Pikarom. I want them to put it somewhere else. Big Pikarom we can one shot with the Brave Blade. This guy we can't even one shot with Brave Blade, even if we wanted to. Yeah, I maybe shouldn't have benched this, to be honest, because now they can one shot it with the tag ball. They could go Boss, double E-Power. They would need a double E-Power or a Scrapper. They usually don't play Scrapper, so it'd probably be double E-Power. They could definitely get there. Instead, I could have just like left this only in play. But then I guess if they knock out both these, I just lose the game. But they would need quad E-Power. Yeah, there's the Scrapper. They would need quad E-Power to knock out my active here, so that's not too likely to happen. Here comes the Scrapper. They played 1 E-Power, 2 more E-Powers, and they'll knock out my ADP and my Zation. We still have a chance to win the game at that point, but it starts to slip further and further away the farther and farther ahead my opponent gets here. There's a Scrapper. We're kind of hoping that's all they have. No Boss, nothing like that. Just calm down, chill out, stop. Give me a chance. Caitlyn and Cynthia, you love to see it, man. We're just hoping that 2 E-Powers are not involved off the draw off this Caitlyn and Cynthia. That's what we're hoping. We're hoping 2 E-Powers do not come with this Caitlyn and Cynthia draw. And then we are in a very good spot. We got the Scrapper for the big charm. We got the Boss to take out that Dene for 3 prize cards. And we got the Dede change with the Cherish Ball. Find an energy. Use that Ultimate Ray. Set up a Zation to hopefully close out the game on the next turn on this Pikarom. Or we could even Ultimate Ray knock out this Dene. Pretty good spot. We are down our Great Catcher and our Eldegoss, so we only have 1 Boss left in the deck. But still very possible. Still very possible indeed. All right, we'll see what they go with here. They could still switch up, go for a full blitz for sure. Still plenty of energy left in the deck, it seems. A couple energy left in the deck. Going with a tag vault, though. Get the knockout on my bench Zation. That's fine with me. It's fine. Not that big of a deal. We're still ahead. We still win the game before our opponent does, unless they can, like, do 5 damage counters here and then KO this guy as well. Oh, we could even try and knock out the active Peak this turn. Get rid of those. Order pad. The tails. But grab the Dene. I don't even know what I would have got, to be honest. Oh yeah, we're just gonna go for the KO on our opponent's Dene here. We're gonna do that. Get off the. So now if we get an E-switch or a energy, because we did have that metal saucer. So we see an E-switch or an energy. That was getting close. All right, boom, boom. Boss order is really important here. Grab the other Zation, set this guy up. Boom, and Ultimate Ray, knock out the Dene. Myself 3. I'm gonna throw them all on just 1 Zation, because if they do like bosses orders this, then hopefully we can just bosses orders that. Yeah, that would be the plan, I guess. Boss orders this, boss orders that. Could also get like E-switch attach, E-switch metal saucer, attach E-switch, attach metal saucer here, retreat this after we send it up, and then knock out the peak. The Raichu could still be set up. I just stamped down to 3. Our options are going to be a little bit more limited, but E-switch energy into Dene is basically all we need. That's pretty good. But what is our opponent going to do? What else do they have? Going with the Bolton detached. You never want to attack with the Bolton though, because he dies to a Zation, which means you lose the game. It's a little bit interesting. Yeah, that's not very good. Yeah, you never want to attack with Bolton. It doesn't work very well. Raichu's a pretty good attacker here though. I cannot one-shot a Raichu at all. It won't happen. Just will not happen, because he's got a lot of HP in the 260. He's got that metal resistance, so we're 20 damage short from a Brave Blade ever knocking out a Raichu. Even Vitality Band doesn't fix that one for us. It's not quite there. I guess they're gonna have Bolton set up as well. They'll hit us with Raichu, knock this out, and they're gonna plan to use Bolton to almost guarantee I have a one-shot no matter what I do if I don't win the game this turn. So we need to find our last boss's orders. It's a shame we only have one left, but that's all we got. Let's go for it. Yeah, no way for this to get the knockout on that, so we gotta use that boss's orders, man. Our Eldegoss is gone, our Great Catcher is gone, our other boss's orders is gone, so we got a boss's orders left. How many Acrobike? 2 Acrobike. Definitely possible. Let's see if we can't pull it off. Top deck. Acrobike, help us dig a little bit deeper. Take another. All right. It's going to thin out quite a few cards. I mean, I guess we just grab the metal saucer here. Yeah, it doesn't really matter what we grab out of those two, I don't think. All right, that Dede change. We're drawing 6 of 13. We need to find that boss. Do we get it? Oh, not this time. Unfortunate. Heads. He is in there. No hits this time. I guess we have to hope our opponent doesn't have a boss, which is pretty unlikely with how big of a hand they have. But nothing else for us to do. Gonna go ahead and quick ball away. We don't have any Pokemon left in the deck, man. That's all. We don't play many Pokemon in this deck to begin with. I don't know, quick ball away Metal Saucer because they're kind of pointless. We have to hope to top deck a boss. Actually, no, we pretty much one-shot anything on their board. The order pad again. Then out another card. Just grab ourselves Air Balloon, something we can put in play. Oh no, we could grab the Energy Spinner because that takes 2 cards out of the deck. We use the Energy Spinner, get an energy. Bingo. Play a Saucer, because why not? And then just Brave Blade because we whiffed the boss. And if we play the Research, we deck out, and we got a 25% chance to top deck it next turn. But it shouldn't matter because we could one-shot everything on their board. But it is super likely our opponent has a Gust effect here and can close out the game on their turn. There's the boss. There's my Dedenne. And they can retreat, knock me out with Bolton, E-Power, Full Blitz, whatever. Close one this time. Close to a 50-50 off that Dede change. Not quite for us this time. Hopefully, we get them in the next one. All right, back into another one. A couple interesting games in the first few. In the first 2. Green's Charizard, not very common deck to see into that. Close one against the Pikarom, man. It was close. It was close. Eldegoss and the Great Catcher going down early. Limited our chances in the late game, and yeah, hit pretty hard in the late game. But here we are into another one. Got a okay hand. Currently missing any kind of draw support, but we do have a top deck and a Acrobike to work with. Could be the difference maker. Looks like we're up against a combo Zation, or that's what I was assuming. Yeah, there's the Friend Ball. Ooh, getting rid of the Friend Ball. Friend Ball's pretty good, man. No idea what their hand is, but yeah, I can say that at the very least. Friend Ball is pretty good when you can use it. When your opponent has a metal Pokemon out there, getting another Zation, getting a Jirachi, getting a Jirachi Prism, and then quick balling for something else is pretty good. I don't know what their specific hand is, obviously, but I can tell you that Friend Ball is pretty good. All right, our opening hand is that okay? Probably gonna get attacked first. We might be able to pull off that turn 1 GX attack, which is the point of this build of ATP Zation. There's a Research. That's what we're looking for. There's a quick ball. That's what we're looking for. All right. Things are looking up all of a sudden. Was looking a little bit, but now we got the ADP. We got a draw supporter. We got to switch into the ADP. We got a metal in the discard pile. So we are short a Metal Saucer and an Energy Switch for being able to pull off the big attack this turn. We're short here. All right. This is going to go here. Quick ball away this. Could thin out. We have what, 2 quick balls left. I could thin out a Zation here. We don't need 3 Zation. We probably only need 2 most of the time. Then Dede change it away. Looking for that Metal Saucer E-Switch. Found neither of them. We did find an Order Pad, but there's no point in using the Order Pad if we don't have another of the pieces anyway, so we're just going to go ahead and drop a Sword with the energy. Found the Metal Saucer a turn late. Alright. See what our opponent's got. They can hit my ADP here. Seems like we're a turn behind in this one as well. Did not get off the turn 1 GX attack. We dug as deep as we could. Research. Did I change? Found no acro. Oh, we found one acrobike. That's it, man. Whiff. See what we can do on the next turn. We can also just like opt to not. We don't have to GX attack with ADP in this matchup, and we sometimes do it later in the game. Actually, we can just go. You know, they hit us with Zation. They hit us with the Zation. We go, okay, we're gonna hit you with the Zation. Reset their Zation, and be like, all right, it's gonna be hard for you to set up another Zation, or we're hoping you don't. Specifically compared to our deck, they're not quite as turbo of a deck. So, yeah, we just hit them with Zation. They hit us with Zation. Here is the Necrozma, which is super good in this matchup. Actually, that guy's really good. They're gonna hit us with the Brave Blade first, which you definitely want to do. But I do actually think it's a mistake for our opponent to even commit an energy to their. Oh, they're not gonna hit our ADP. I thought they were hitting our ADP. Yeah, this energy shouldn't be on the Necrozma at all. Benching Necrozma, that's okay. Putting energy on it when you don't know if you're gonna use it at all, not as good though. So that's like one. So now if we respond with a Zation, that's one less energy they have to use on the dude. The Brave Blade. We're probably just going to try and respond with a Brave Blade here, which we are just a saucer short of because we can use Malolana to switch. So we'll see what this Order Pad does for us. We could just GX attack as well. And then Malolana this, so we can't just get Dusk Shot. Kind of like that as well. I actually might go for that play, to be honest. Then we go into this guy and then just kind of hope that they can't draw everything from there. Because then we win a turn slower. We win at the same rate anyways. Actually, getting to a third station is going to be harder. Yeah, let's just go ahead and GX attack. I'm going to hold the hand as well. I would Metal Saucer if I can get one off this. Ooh. Saucer. And our Marnie is in the deck, which is something we might want to shoot for on the next turn. To try and disrupt our opponent's hand. Alright. Alter Creation. We're back. Hopefully they do not have Switch, Boss's Orders, Tool Scrapper. That would be great. If they don't have that, that would be very nice. If they don't have Switch, Boss's Orders, Tool Scrapper to knock out our Zation with their Zation, I would prefer that. They have a pretty big hand. I mean, let's see. They're down a boss. They haven't used a draw support yet, so they haven't seen that much of their deck. Tool Scrapper is one of... Not super likely for them to have that combo, I don't think. How many Switch have they used? They use only one Switch. It's possible. Not ridiculously lucky. That's 2 Zation in the discard pile. So we know if we take out these 2 Zations, what we do in the game, actually, at this point. If we had done it the other route and gone knockout Zation here, actually... If we just knocked out Zation here, and then knocked out Zation, there's the Great Catcher on my Dedenne, though. All right, this is getting pretty rough, not gonna lie. We're in not the great. Actually, one line of play that we do open up by them doing this is we can go ADP knock out Dedenne now. We get a boss. We need a Boss's Orders, and I do not want to put another Dedenne in play. If they Marnie us into a boss and an energy, we can knock out that, and then for them to get the knockout on the Zation would be pretty tough. That is definitely not a boss. All right. Probably not going to happen. We're in kind of a situation here for sure. Not looking ridiculously good. Unless they don't get that knockout on this today. Then we're looking okay. But even then, we'll see. Yeah, the Great Catcher play here would be... Our Great Catcher's gone. Dude, why is our Great Catcher always gone, bro? It feels like our Great Catcher's always gone. Yeah, if I could have gone knockout Zation, they would have benched the third Zation. There's no way they get rid of the third Zation if I knock out a Zation, which I could have done on my turn. Just kind of chose not to. All right, here comes the... Zation from my opponent. They are currently a Tool Scrapper short from basically winning the game because getting an energy here is no problem. And I have to respond with my Zation. They could even knock out my Eldegoss if I have to put that down, which it looks like I might. Well, we can just get a heads on Order Pad actually and go with the Eldegoss on the next turn. I don't want to put an Eldegoss in play because it makes it potentially easier for my opponent to win the game. There's an E-Switch. I'm going to go ahead and use this. So I'm going to grab myself an Energy Spinner, I think. And then not to deck by those 2 cards. Keep the E-Switch around. I thought we'll probably use it. Maybe I should just E-Switch stuff and save the pads for something else, actually. Brave Blade. We're going to get 3 prize cards here. And now we hope our opponent... I probably should have saved the Order Pad for something else, to be honest. I don't know why I was like, Order Pad's pretty cool. I kind of want to use it. It doesn't really do anything, though. Looking to win the game next turn, but our opponent could definitely win here right now on this turn. Tool Scrapper. Energy's probably... They're just going to have it. It's not very hard for them to get the energy. So it comes down to, can they find the Tool Scrapper, the game... And if they do, we do just lose. The game is over. We lost the game. So they can grab themselves another Jirachi here because all they needed to do is use Stellar Wishes to dig for it. Unless it's prized, which it could be. But it looks like they're thinning out the deck of the Mr. Mime. Oh, their other Jirachis are gone. They're going to see most of their deck here. See how many Acrobike do they have left? No Acrobike. Or one Acrobike left. There's the Stellar Wish. That is not a Tool Scrapper. Okay, looking pretty good. We don't just win on our turn, though, because we do have to bring up one of these 2 prize Pokemon and knock them out. Looks like they're going to have another shot, though, with this Stellar Wish. And they'll still have the Primate Wisdom as well. So, like I said, very likely that they can pull it off here. They're going back at it again with that Stellar Wish. Do they find the Tool Scrapper? Then an Instagrab. Oh, that's pretty fast still. Oh, there's the Tool Scrapper. All right, so we do end up losing. Man, these are some rough games, man. No turn 1 GX attacks like we want. Kind of rough. I could have gone. I maybe should have gone when I had the option of GX attack or KO their Zation with my Zation. I maybe should have gone with Zation KO their Zation. Sets them back potentially further. If they respond with another Zation, I'm in a really rough spot. But then I can also respond with my Zation and kind of keep them out of the game because I still have 2 Metal Saucer left. Not a whole ton of experience with that matchup, but I think that's how I should have gone. So if you guys get in that situation, if you guys get into the situation where you can KO a combo Zation with your Zation versus GX attack with ATP, probably KO their Zation with your Zation. Seems a little bit better. Try that one out because it didn't work out for me that time, but or I feel like it would have worked out better that way for me that time. All right, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed the games. Didn't get a dub, but still some fun games, interesting games. If you enjoyed the video, give it a like. Enjoy the content, be sure to subscribe. Have a good day. Thanks for watching, and peace.